This is my turn,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
and the first one on my list is Saint Seiya, which I remember like deeply ingrained in my memory of just watching that show.
As a
I remember,
kid.
yeah,
Throwback.
especially I was like, what we were like, what 6, 7 years
5.
old,
I
maybe
think we're
yeah,
like 5, maybe.
five, yeah, 5 or 6. You know, when it was on Toonami. Shout out Toonami first of all, my man
Yeah.
Tom, the goat. Um, but yeah, like I just remember watching that vividly with my mother. Um, like just coming away really like mesmerized by how good the fight scenes were, or how good I thought the fight scenes were, just like the storyline of it all. Um, constantly just fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your family, for your friends, like the whole crew did. Um, my number four, which everybody can probably agree with, or everybody would think about, is Dragon Ball Z. That's the one that started it for all of us, or for most of us anime fans.
Mhm.
Just like what Franco said, basically just having someone who, in a way, you did grow up with, or you like intimately, because Goku has been going on adventures with Bulma and Krillin and all them for forever, and we don't know anything different. And he's been just like the consistent same guy, but he's not just some battle hungry idiot. He's someone who does care about his family, even though he's not the best father. Shout out Piccolo. Piccolo's the best father in Dragon Ball Z.
Facts.
And then what'd you say?
That could be debated.
The Piccolo's a better father?
That
Say it again.
could be debated though as a topic for another time.
For sure. No, it's either Piccolo or it's Vegeta.
Best
Oh,
father.
you're talking about for Gohan.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about just as fathers.
Oh, because a lot of people say that about Piccolo, but when you think about it, Piccolo was just there for Gohan for like that 1 year.
For that 1 year, but then like he was consistently a mentor for him too.
And that's true.
He even gave him his outfit for the Cell games. I think that's pretty significant.
I was gonna say it's Hercule, bro.
Shout out Hercule.
Videl grew up into a great woman.
He's the biggest
Whoa,
capper.
child.
He is the biggest capper in all of anime, though.
Yes.
The biggest capper.
Not gonna lie.
That he redeemed himself in the Buu saga.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah, you could say that.
He saved Vegeta,
Okay.
and he told Goku like, "It's now or never. Throw that thing."
And then he just did it. He just said, all right, F it.
Your mom.
So my number 3 is Death Note, which
Damn it, son of a.
is that on your list too,
Death
bro?
Note too, yeah. You guys basically just read all of my list already.
Oh nah. But yeah, Death Note. I mean, what can you say about it? I mean, you're
Light
literally
guy,
living in a
my
world,
man.
huh?
Light is my man.
Light Yagami is my man's. Light is like,
He
I don't
had
know.
that character arc where he was started out good and then he became evil.
He became dark.
Yeah, power corrupts you, and that's what you learn in
Yeah.
this show. Like, not
Too
one,
much power ain't that good.
no man should have all that power. Like that
Good.
Kanye West song. But at the same token, he wanted to be a good person. He wanted to make sure that the world, at the end of the day, the world like was kind of cleansed by the Death Note, and knowing, oh man, there's this omnipotent force over us that can, kill us and get rid of us at the drop of a dime if we fuck up. And I don't know, that's really crazy to me. But at the same time, I kind of like, I get it, because people suck. That's all we know. So I think that's really important. I think that's a good message, I guess, to get away from it. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Now so number 2, hold on. Number 2 is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, snap.
Oh, yo, I love that show.
Dude, Yu Yu Hakusho is the fucking goat. Like, that's one of my favorites. I watch that all the time at my cousin's house. I rewatched the series last summer, and I came away just as happy, just as impressed. Just like, wow! Oh my god!
Isn't that
No?
Yeah, dude.
What's that?
like the Yu Yu Hakusho crew? Isn't that like a crew you'd want to hang out with?
For sure, bro.
Definitely.
Like
Hell yeah,
they're
dude.
awesome, bro.
That'd
They're
be
awesome
sick.
badasses. And then my number one. Now, before I get to my number one, I want to give my honorable mention. And one of my honorable mentions is Zatch Bell. We were just talking
Hell
about
yeah.
pre-show. Very, very underrated. Very, very great show. I love the manga more than I love the anime though, because like it gets more epic and like more gory, I guess, with the fights. And I feel like
Mhm.
I feel the emotion more in reading it than I watch it. But without further ado, this might be cheating. I don't know. But this is a movie from Studio Ghibli, Spirited Away. I think that's my favorite animated like show, movie, whatever you want to call it. Because
Mhm.
I first of all, I had the VHS. And like we would just watch it wherever, whenever we could. Love the movie, love the story, love the characters. Just a great movie overall. Ghibli's one of the greatest storytellers and animators ever. So shout out to him.
Hayao Miyazaki.
Yes, sir. Now,
What's the number one, bro?
Honorable mention, right?
Studio Ghibli. Spirited Away was my number one. Or did I skip?
Oh, I thought that was an honorable mention.
Oh, no, that was the number one. Yeah, my fault.
Oh, okay.
No, you can name movies. I don't think that's cheating.
All right, bet. We didn't clarify
Yeah, that's
before,
what's
but
up.
yeah. Anyway, number one, or what's your list, Nick?
All right. So number 5 for me was Full Metal Alchemist. Just because, I mean, it's all about, brotherhood and being brothers with Ed and Alphonse. And I connected with that so well because it's not like my blood brothers. Like, of course, I'm going to love my blood brothers, but it's also like my boys, like y'all, like my family. Like, they protected each other from everything, no matter what enemy showed up, no matter what happened. If they got separated, they would all find each other. And that was just inspirational. And I got a lot of influence from that and learned how to love my family and my friends a lot more because of that. So yeah, that's number 5. Number 4 was Death Note. Because like you said, Light Yagami is a savage. So
The
in
biggest
the
savage.
beginning of Death Note, he was given the Death Note, and he was known as one of the smartest kids in school, even though he would not quite be social. He would just show up and do his stuff and then go home and be about his business. And I kind of related to that because that's what I'm not a genius like he is, obviously. But,
Don't say that, bro. You smart. You know what you're doing.
But I would be on my own stuff. I would just chill and just go, and that's what I do right now. I would just go to school and come back and be on my own. But then when he received all that power, he all of a sudden started to abuse it. And yeah, it just goes to show, like you said, too much power is not good. No bueno. You can't, like, no one managed to have all that power like you said, man. It could turn abusive real easily.
Shout out Kanye West.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Kanye. And then number 2? No, number 3
Number 3.
is Hunter x Hunter.
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3 is Hunter x Hunter because, I mean, Gon, like, he's such an innocent and naive kid all throughout the show. Like, of course, he wants to get stronger and find his dad. But when he, in all these battles and stuff, he's not afraid of the competition. Like, he just wants to do it, man. He just, like, it still has that child mindset. And I just found that so cool because in those situations, like, you would think you're all big and tough, but he's just being him. He's not two-faced at all. He's always just being him. And I thought that was pretty influential.
Thanks.
Gon is one of my favorite. Killua is cool. What was the chain guy? The dude with the chains?
Kurapika or something?
Kurapka? Dude, by far my favorite fight scene with him and that one big guy.
Now, is that a boy or is that a girl?
It's a dude.
It's a dude.
It's a dude,
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely a dude.
It's an androgynous legend right there.
When he puts the needle next to the guy's heart, and then if he lied or something, then he would just die.
I think
Ama-
Gon has the greatest rage scene in all of anime because this dude literally
When his
was
hair goes
so
up.
he was literally so mad he became a grown man and had grown man
Yeah.
strength and beat everybody's ass. You know how strong
Bro.
and mad you got to be to do
He
that.
couldn't really control himself though.
It goes to
And
show
then-
too how imperfect he was. Like that, you start to question his morale in that moment, like what he
Mhm.
what he did.
Facts. And he ended up losing his nen from that too.
What's up?
So he ended up losing his nen from that too. Like he couldn't be a hunter
Use
anymore.
power.
That was-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, man, that show was amazing. I watched that battle with the Grandmaster versus the King Chimera all the
Mhm.
time, and oh my goodness, that fight scene was awesome.
Amazing,
then-
bro.
So for number 2 is definitely My Hero.
Yes, sir.
My Hero all the way. It just goes to show like you gotta make your goals and set your dreams and just go for it. Do whatever you can and just go for it. You know, he wants to be the best hero there ever was, and he's just going for it. Let's see what happens. Maybe he will be, but yeah, I'm trying to be this technician in my life, and I'm just telling myself, dude, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my degree. I'm gonna get this job, and I'm just doing whatever I can to do it, while on the side enjoying my hobbies and trying to get better at those too. Trying to get better at basketball. Like
Oh, yeah,
I've been
Nick's about to
trying
be a shooter. He's about to be the number one
Even
shooter
the-
for the squad, boy.
to-
You heard it first right here.
you know.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's about to beat out Nat for shooting champ. I swear,
I
bro.
don't know about that, but
Bro, believe in
but
yourself.
yeah, man. But yeah, Deku is a big inspiration. You know, All Might helps him out a ton, but I think inside his head, that's the real thing that helps him out the most. Number 1 is Naruto. None of y'all said Naruto, but I know everyone has Naruto.
That was on my
Everyone
honorable
was
mention list. I
influenced.
forgot about that. My fault.
Everyone
That
was
was on my
influenced
list.
by Naruto. Naruto, I related to the most because right off the bat, he was always that isolated kid, the kid that nobody wanted to talk to, the kid that was shunned, and he was always a goofy troublemaker. And like all throughout middle school and high school, and even probably elementary school, that was me. I wasn't as shunned because like they took it kind of far and nobody talked to him, but I was still always goofy as hell. I would always be troublemaker in class and just run rampant and just class clown and just a whole bunch of stuff. And then just as you grow up, as all these mentors are like talking to you, as you learn, you progress in your life, people start respecting you. Like Naruto started gaining more and more respect, starting with Gaara and with Shikamaru, and overall, all throughout the show, he was just earning people's respect. Jiraiya till the time. All right, y'all haven't seen Naruto. Jiraiya dies, okay? But yeah, till then, like all throughout the show, he's just earning people's respect, man. He even earns the Nine-Tailed Demon's respect. And like Frankie said, just befriends him and gains that trust and that power of the Nine-Tails. And yeah, that was influential, man. I feel like I've gained a lot of knowledge from you guys, from Franco, from Pedro, from Frankie, from Brooks, from Bruno, who's not here right now, but from everybody I've gained, from my roommate. Every day I'm gaining knowledge, and it's just like Naruto just had so many people help him out, and so did I. So yeah, that's why I chose those.
Tears.
Cheers, dude.
Tears, bro. Tears, bro.
If you liked the video, listen carefully. To the bottom right, there's a like button. Hit that. Further to the right is a red subscribe button. Hit that as well. and hit the bell for the notifications so you don't miss any of the latest in sports, pop culture, and progressive politics.